Okay, so today I have some coming out stories that I think might be considered amusing. So the first story is when I was coming out to my boyfriend at the time, which was scary because there's the thought of what if he leaves me because I'm trans, stuff like that. And also because I wasn't really out to anybody except for some of my friends who were already part of the LGBT community. So it was a first for a lot of reasons. Also, I need to note that I had known for a really long time beforehand that I had wanted to come out, but the problem was that I had been forced back into a closet by a previous boyfriend years and years before. So I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to come out now. And in order to prepare for that, I kept making jokes to my boyfriend saying that I was the man in the relationship because I was. Not saying that all relationships necessarily have a man, but it was definitely me. So, pretty much, yes, there's already these jokes going around that we have where we say that I'm the man and he's the woman. So, when I came out to him and I told him that I'm a man, he just kind of went, well, yeah, and I'm a woman. And he didn't mean it in the sense that he was a trans girl, he just meant it in the terms of the jokes that we had. So eventually I had to bring out the big T word, transgender, and he was kind of taken aback by it. But later he starts to talk to me again. And he's like, okay, I just have one question for you. And I'm like, go ahead. Like, figuring, like, yeah, of course he's going to have questions. And he says, well, how old were you when you got the surgery? And I'm like, what? He's like, when did you become a girl? And then I realized that he thought that I was born a boy and became a girl over time. So I had to correct him for that. And he said something along the lines of, well, this just got a whole lot more messed up. And things aren't going very well when that's what comes out of the person's mouth. I look back on it, and I'm like, well, yeah, as scary as it was then, it's kind of funny to see now, so it made me a bigger person, all that little yada yada. But then there's this other story that always gets me angry. And it really shouldn't because it's just a matter of ignorance and people not knowing anything about the trans community. And I guess that's why I'm here on YouTube, to help teach people about it, because they do not teach us stuff like this in school. Actually, that's a lie. They do teach us that in my school when you are a junior in high school, and they link all the LGBT things together. They call it alternate lifestyles, and they link it with the AIDS unit, which is just a big no-no. Like, that's essentially still rather homophobic, so that's a big no. And they wouldn't really teach you about anything either. They just kind of gave definitions, and they're like, okay, here's the quiz now. Okay, oh, you all fail. Oh my gosh. And then they gave out this questionnaire that was like, why are you straight? And they teach everything like you're cisgendered, as in non-trans, a heterosexual person. And I was sitting there, my gay trans ass was just sitting there, just kind of like, can I be excused? Anyway, that's a video for another day. So, my friend, I came out to him, and this was before I had done anything at all. Like, I hadn't even picked my name yet. I wasn't going by pronouns. I had only come out to like 2 or 3 people. So then I wound up getting my first haircut, and oh jeez, he sees me in school and he goes, "Oh, you got the surgery." This really shouldn't make me as angry as it does. But anyway, I'm like, okay, number one. And I'm like, okay, I'm not out to everyone yet. I just came out to you. So I'm not gonna do anything right now. 2, surgery is like really expensive. There's more than one surgery. I'm not gonna get all of the surgeries in one day. If I had gotten the surgery, I wouldn't have been in school the next day. And you don't All I got was my haircut. That's it. There's also the whole deal about not assuming that every trans person is going to get on surgery or get on hormones because not everybody feels that it's necessary or nobody has all the money for it. Like, there's a lot of factors about that. But then, that gosh darn health class, they brought the high tops kids in to talk to us. And they're like, okay, we're gonna put you all in groups. So if you identify as a boy, stand up. And like, he starts like kicking my desk. And I'm like, boy. Oh, that was a horrible class. This one kid was like, what does pansexual mean? And the high tops person was like, I don't know. And I'm like, I can tell you what pansexual means. Oh, there's just so much going on. That was wrong. Anyway, those are 2 stories that I have for today. Hopefully you'll find some entertainment in them or learn something from them. Oh, and I guess I'll put up another video next week about things. So I'll see you then. Have a lovely day, everyone.